Leo, hello, Leo. What is this energy? Wow, I'm so excited to talk to you today. Thank you for being here. Okay. Whoa, this is like energy of you feel this energy. You know, you see this in movies, or this has probably happened to you a lot. It's going to happen to you now. Okay. People have their back to you and they turn to look to see you walk down the street. Okay. There's no indication, there's not a mirror that they can see you in behind them. They're not looking at other people's expressions, and that's why they're turning. There's no noise, there's nothing alerting them other than the whisper of your energy before you actually arrive. This is very intriguing. Very intriguing. This is what I'm seeing. This is a real thing that happens, that your energy becomes so powerful that people can feel you coming. They know what's happening. They know what's unfolding here, okay? And everyone, it's like they don't know what to make of it. They don't know what to make of you, you know? So I'm very interested in seeing where this goes. Okay, I just want to connect really quick. Okay, of course I'm gonna pull tarot and oracle here, Leo. Okay, first, really quick, I just want to mention that I have just uploaded an amazing hypnosis session. Okay, and she went to 2 different past lives. So magical, so enchanting, it was so powerful. So powerful. One memory from this lifetime and the other 2 were from other lifetimes. And you see how intricately this is all woven together. You know, the lifetimes that her soul chose to take her to. I mean, it's just so profound. So you can check that out on my hypnosis channel. And if you are called from your heart to book a session with me, all the information is in the description. My hypnosis website is there. That's how you do it. Okay, but anyways, this is something here that's very interesting, because this is the kind of energy here where your energy is changing the environment before you even go somewhere. You get invited somewhere. Once they decide upon your name to send the invitation, and once you accept the invitation, put it in your mind that you're going to go there, the event changes. The people change. When you go there, what it is going to be that's going to be there is going to be different, because it's something so solidified. That's the thing, is you're becoming solidified. And for a lot of you, this is some kind of like a psychic experience that you're becoming solidified in. And you think you're connecting to another being in another realm. Well, this being in the other realm, that's you. That's you in another realm. There's something here about this. It's like the power is you. You think that that was the storm that created this. You created the storm. That's what's happening here. You're starting to really put things together in a way where, and it's not even you sitting on your own putting things together. This is the way the world is responding to you is different, is completely different, couldn't be any more different than before. Wow. It's like the world has no choice but to change the way that it responds to you. And look at this card here. And this is such a very beautiful card. There is a bird here, and the bird is like flying around, right? And look at the change that the bird is making as the bird is flying around. It's so interesting. And then you have this heart card. And that's the thing, is like there is like something within you, this essence within your heart. And this person here, there's 2 people paddling a canoe. And that's the thing, is this is you, and this is whoever you think you've been communicating with in a psychic way. This is your higher self. This is beings from another dimension. This is starseed, aliens. This is angels. This is who are you channeling here? It's you. It's you. This is what you wanted to, when you were in a state of wanting to manifest. And this is the you that's already living that reality. Side by side, it's becoming one now. It's becoming the same thing. And this is like this bird is like telling the whole world, changing the frequency of the world because you're coming. So it needs to be changed now because you're involved. I'm telling you, there's huge changes. And look, you have the one. I'm telling you, there's something here that it's like, look at how the ground is cracking, is very ground. Everything, no matter how stable something is, if it's not going to benefit you, it's not going to stand. It's not going to stand. And this is because you have figured out how to be one with the oneness of your heart, with who you really are. Oh yeah, with all that is. And when you understand how to do that, the very ground will shatter, will crack, will change to form a river because you need water. That's what this is saying. That's what this is really saying. And look at this ring here. The ring, and then you have the king. Wow. This is really big. This is very big. There's something here that it's like you're committed to something now. You're committed to a way of being. And all these questions, you're getting some clarity here. And it is cracking open the shell of who you used to be. That is cracking and falling away, but in such a way that it's so beautiful. Like the river is flowing water, right? And this is flowing and flowing and flowing. And what it is flowing to you is this life force for you to connect. Because there's something here that you thought, this is who I am. So I'm just going to be this. I'm going to stay stuck in this. And it's cracking. Let it crack. Let it crumble. Let it fall apart. Let it fall completely apart. And that's the thing, is like, that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. Who are you? Who are you here? Let's see more about this. Let's see more about how to tap into this energy, because this is powerful. You're very powerful. So let's see about this. Sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. Very interesting. This could be what you have been experiencing, but there's something that you're realizing here with this. And that's the thing. Something that you thought was helping is causing problems, and you're fixing it. Because sunglasses, okay? So sunglasses, when we were wearing sunglasses cause skin cancer. And the reasons, I'm not a doctor, but this is the message that I'm getting, okay? Sunglasses cause skin cancer because, the light goes into our eyes. And this alerts our brain that it's very bright outside, that we're in the hot, bright sun. And so our brain sends signals to our skin to send more melatonin to our skin to protect our skin. And when you're wearing sunglasses, your eyes, the light is not entering your eyes, but it is your body, and your brain isn't getting that message. So there's nothing being sent out to protect your skin. So what is this talking about? This is talking about there's something here that you were doing that you weren't seeing. It was causing a problem. Yeah. And this is something that you're changing. Your image is changing. The way that you look is changing here. And there's something here about that, because sunglasses, when a person's wearing their sunglasses and you're meeting somebody and they're wearing sunglasses, you can't see their eyes. They want to go shake. Now they're like trying to shake my hand and they're wearing sunglasses. I don't want to shake your hand. I don't want to meet you. I don't want to know anything about you. Take off your sunglasses. Let me see your eyes. It's like they're hiding something. It's a way to hide and to separate yourself from this world here, right? But you want that world to be there for you. So there's something here about this energy that's very interesting, very intriguing, because then you have the Cupid's arrow, which is different. It's completely different. It's faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation, or a meeting. Okay. So this is like love. This is talking about love, and this is kind of talking about like hiding out and watching, but not participating in things. you know? So it's like, it's time for you to be a part of things. It's time for action to start to happen. And this could very much so have to do with love. But this is you loving yourself, because there's something here that it's like, let me just hide away with the sunglasses. And you're like, no, I'm not going to hide away anymore. I'm going to love myself. So that's what you're doing here. You're going to love yourself. You're going to love your life. Fall in love with your life. Fall in love with who you are. And that's something very powerful when we do that. Because this, like, the universe is giving you this invitation. But to take this invitation, you have to put yourself out there. You have to love who you are to take this invitation. You can't go back and put those sunglasses on. It doesn't work that way. No. You could have been watching that there's other people out there and they're living the dream life that you want to live. They're out there and they're doing something that you were wanting to do. This is how this feels. And you're kind of like saying, well, I can do that. Why can't I do that? Your physical appearance is going to change. Has already changed, is going to change. Because there's something here about you're letting yourself come out and be who you are. You're not hiding anymore. You're not forcing yourself to be this perfect frame thing. It's cracking open. The sunglasses are coming off, you know, and the love is flowing through. And this represents love. This also represents like spiritual power, the life force. This represents psychic connection. This represents all that kind of stuff. This is all like the same thing in different forms. That's all that it is. Wow. It's so interesting. It's so interesting now. Yeah. So when you're going out into the world, you're changing. Who you're going to be, you're changing. The way that you look physically, it's like you don't even look the same. You don't look the same to other people. You don't act the same. You're different. You're completely different. The type of people that are coming towards you, the opportunities that are coming, it's completely different than before. Wow. Seeing somebody's hair being braided. Braiding your hair back. Keys on a ring, many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, one night stand. You're making an unconventional decision. This is what this is. This is what this is. Okay. There's an unconventional decision that you're making, and it's like, to other people, this sounds like instability, what you're doing. But what you are doing will actually create stability for you. And you know it. You know it, but you know it within your heart, within your soul. This is calling you. This is like Moana is a perfect example, right? Everyone in the village is like, hey, nobody goes beyond the reef, man. Get out of here. The chief had a bad experience when he was 13. We're done. Well, actually, I think did his friend die? I don't remember. I hope not. Okay, so anyways, this is saying that would be instability. This would be a risky decision. This would be unconventional decision to go for it, right? But for Moana, this brings stability, right? Because she restores the heart of Te and the island, you know, is now thriving again. The fish are back. The coconuts are doing their thing. Everything's working, right? So if she didn't go do this, it would have been a risk to stay in safety. So there's almost like this point where you can hear this rumble of things crumbling. And it's because you're supposed to go do the thing that scares you the most. You're supposed to go put yourself out there. And it appears to everyone else you're doing something that is really unstable. But actually what you're doing will create immense amount of stability for you. Yeah. This is what this is feeling like. It's almost, yeah, this is very interesting now. This is like in Kanto, when the house is crumbling and it's falling apart. But the house crumbling and falling apart is a beautiful thing because it brings Bruno back. It allows Mirabelle to, you know, her voice to be heard. And it allows everyone in the family to get a freaking reality check of like, hey, you're not that great. Relax. So it's a beautiful thing, right? Because it's a beautiful thing. A heart with a key. I'm telling you, in paradise. Shut up. And that's exactly what Moana did. She restored paradise, didn't she? She really did. Okay. Welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together. Perfect. How many love cards do we have out here? I mean, and this literally says the one. But why is this coming in? This is because you're realizing you are the one. You love yourself. When you love yourself, really love who you are, when you do the work to love the person that you are, and so that you can be love, because love exists because we choose to be love. That's why it exists. That's why it's here on this planet. Yeah. And it matters so much when you choose that. It matters so much. And you're choosing that. You're just choosing that. Wow. And this is so powerful when this happens, because then love can choose you back. Because then everything else on the planet, a ferocious beast that kills anything, will look at you with love, with eyes of love, and they will bow at your feet. And they will bring you fresh roses. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's a power here that you have, and your power is your love. Your love. Yeah. And you could think, oh no, nobody loves me. I'm not lovable. Nobody wants my love. You're wrong. You are wrong. That is not true. It's not. It's not true. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness. Again with the oneness. Wow. Where does it say? Well, let me look where I'm holding the card. Oneness. Oh my gosh. How beautiful. And I love that the river is here, because I'm telling you, rivers represent a life, the life force, the flowing water, because it's like love is always flowing to us. It's constantly flowing to us from the divine. Constantly, constantly, constantly. When you choose to be in a state of love, the more you choose to be in a state of love, it's not the more that you're receiving. You're always receiving this, but you're not getting to really experience it unless you choose it. So it just means you're getting to receive and experience the help, the love that is always there for you. Always. This is about you being the one for yourself. Yeah. And uniting that, so that your life gets to be this paradise. Your heart is the key to living in this world, but you won't be living in the world that you've been living in, a whole other reality. There's all kinds of realities going on here. And this is something that you have unlocked. Your heart is the key to unlocking this reality. Yeah. And it breaks. Your heart will break, but it will always heal. And it will heal better than ever before. And it will actually allow real love in. And that's what you deserve to have. Wow. What is this reading? What is this reading? Okay. It's thunderstorming here, and it's like really thunderstorming, guys. It's really thunderstorming. I'm kind of hoping it's going to stop while we're doing this reading, so I'm not scared. Okay. I mean, I'm not scared, but a little bit. I think they're kind of beautiful, but the thunder's really loud for this one. Okay, the A. Just gonna put that prayer out there. Success assured with good plans and hard work. Wow, beautiful. Golden A. Million cards, please. Secret admirer. Shut up. Wow. You know, this feels like a lot of things, but there's something here about people love you. People really love you. And you're going to start to see, you're going to start to realize that. Gosh, my nose is like itching like crazy. But that's like, it's always a good message when my nose is itching a lot. Oh my God. I'm just going to ignore it. Secret admirer. It's like people just love you. People are going to start to just love you so much. And you can kind of feel it. They're kind of hiding it, but they're going to show it more. They're going to show it more. They're going to show it more. Yeah. And for some of you, there is a person that has been having their eye on you for quite some time. Look at this, new home, new attitude. I'm telling you. And with the keys too. Wow. And that's what happened in Encanto. Casita, the house was cracking. And nobody believed her. And then they did get a new house. And Mirabel's door was the first door. Like, how powerful is that? Wow. It's time for something to fall apart. I feel like it has fallen apart. And this is saying, let it fall apart. And you go heal your heart. Go restore your life force. Just love yourself. And everything is opening up for you as you do. Look at this. Look at this throne. Position of authority. I'm telling you. Things are opening up for you. And they're opening up for you because of the work you have done within yourself. This is a story that you're going to be able to tell people. But it's not a story. It's your real life. It's your real life, what you did. How you got to this place. How you changed every aspect of your life. How the entire world treats you. What you have in this world financially. What you have in this world, love, support, family-wise. How you live your days. What happens to you in this life. You're changing it because you're realizing how to be one with all that is. In a way where everything is yes. And it always has been. You're just finally starting to choose the love for yourself and your passion and your joy and your bliss and your peace and your paradise. What would be paradise for you? You're finally starting to choose that and be that in such a, it's like for a long time now, but something clicks. Something just clicks and you're doing it in a way that is profound. It's solidifying this high frequency that you have been in and out of, but mostly like right there for quite some time. And it's high. It's very high vibrational. And it's like, you know, this takes work to come here to do this. There's signs that you will be given. You could light a candle and it goes out. You lit a candle, it's lit, you walk away, blah, 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 and it's out. And you're like, I just lit that a second ago. How would it go out? I'm seeing that happen. That could happen for you. That is a sign. That is a sign that Spirit wants to tell you something big's coming. And you're doing it. You're the one. Ace of Cups. Wow, of course. Wow. It's like you love yourself at a whole new level. You're embodying love at a whole new level. And when you're embodying love at a whole new level, you're embodying the divine at a whole new level on this earthly plane. And when you're doing that, your reality changes. Your reality is completely changing. And look at the Chariot here. Some of you are moving. We got the keys. We got the house. We got the Chariot. We got the fault. There's your reason. This is the reason to leave. And guess what? Everything new is there. But it's not just leaving. There's something to this. There's something that you're changing within you. Because you changed within you the way that you leave. The reason that you're leaving, it's like you changed it. And that matters. Because if you leave, the way that you leave something is the way that something new will be born. It's of the same energy. And that's why we have the death here. So there is something here about finding peace in the death. Finding peace in the ending. Finding the joy in the ending. Yeah. Because how you say goodbye is how you say hello. Yeah. How you bury something is how it grows. Whatever new comes into your life grows and doesn't have to be connected. But this is the thing. This is what this is talking about here. This is important. This is very important. What is this? Wow. Immense amount of stability. Yes, I love this. I love this so much. This is you really loving your life. Being in love with your life and loving yourself. Yes. Making peace with the ending. Wow. How magical. Oh my gosh. So good. It's just shut up. Wow. And it's like, this is what the whole reading is. All we needed was these two cards the whole time. You finding this love, this peace within yourself, and the whole world starting to show that back to you. And it just continues at an even more immense level, where now you're building something even bigger, even more stable, that involves more people, that involves friends, that could involve family, that could involve new people coming into your life that are loyal. That's why these two dogs are here. It's like a lot of loyalty. And two dogs can make more dogs if they are in love or whatever, right? So this is like an endless amount of loyalty that is now available to you. Not just the status that you are, but even more. This is building and growing something. So this is something that's going to happen over time. There's like a new era that you're dawning into, and this is your era. This is your time. Wow. Like, wow. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful, and this is something that you prayed for. You prayed for this happiness, this kind of happiness. You prayed for it. And you didn't just pray for it, you lined up with the prayer. Because that's the thing, is like spirit, God, angels, Cupid's arrow here, they are constantly sending us love. They're right here helping us. Where is the other side? Where are these people? They are right here. Everything is all going on right here, right now. There is no separation. And when we pray for something, when we ask, it is given. So you pray for something, but then you have to line up with the prayer. Right? And when you do that, when you choose to be in this state of love, even though you're still seeing this, the lack, but you're going to choose to find this anyways within you and outwardly, you know? I'm telling you, when you choose to shift towards love and gratitude, everything changes. For the more that you chew it, the more that it changes, the more that it changes, the more that it changes. This is the crack. This is saying, yep, good job, because this wasn't for you. It wasn't for you. There's more for you. There's so much more for you. This is emotionally, you're seeing things in a different way. And because of this, you're changing your reality. You're lining up with a reality where you live in paradise, where you are surrounded by people that love you. You are the one. And you are blessed. Yeah. And when an ending comes, you just know that it's an opportunity for a new beginning. You're doing this. Freaking wow. Okay, Leo, thank you so much. I love you. Okay, so much I love you. Okay, so please like and subscribe. And if you want to check out my hypnosis channel, the information is in the description. If you would like a hypnosis session with me, okay, the information is in the description if you feel called to from your heart.